3rd of April 2018. Bennu the Phoenix by Eleazar Harash, translated by Ruah Ezekiel, narrated by Daniel King. Lecture. The third lecture. Let us greet Tarnovo with it. It will be transmitted there because I will not be able to go. Anyway, so a greeting to those who will hear it. Thoth says, the birth of God within the Phoenix is an occurrence of secrecy. God himself is concealed within this bird, and he tells of himself, of his eternal renewal. What is this bird? Where does it come from? And how was it born? The priests explain, this is an ancient being which had only one pursuit for thousands of years. It was constantly gazing into God and into the boundlessness, and this lasted for a very long time, and God noticed this great being. Soul and spirit simultaneously, from the race of the gods. God saw that it especially thought of him so much, even trying to breathe life into itself, and finally he saw that it has a deep conscious seeking. And Thoth calls Bennu, i.e. the Phoenix, the bird of all birds. And God decided to give himself to it. And he gave it power to self-create, because within it there was no evil, no thought of anything else, only of God. It was constantly absorbed in God, and the ancient ones called Bennu, Maha Bennu, the great life. They say that Bennu ended the darkness of the world with its sacred purity. In this way, this majestically devoted soul, spirit, great being, became the bird of all birds. This is the only bird that has achieved a deep self-awareness, because it mastered itself, and God turned it into a bird of fire, called Firebird. The priests say that it can live in the invisible world as long as it wants to, and they have detected a few of its existences. It lives 500 years. It can live 7,000. It can live 12,000. It descends to Heliopolis because there was Het Bennu there. This means Temple of the Phoenix, dedicated especially to it. It comes, it appears, it gathers such herbs and branches that have a nice scent, fragrant ones, and in them it incinerates itself. It resurrects and enters a slightly higher degree of sublimity. With every renewal, it attains a new small degree of sublimity towards God. Because the degrees are 70, it can live as long as it wants. Its beloved city was Heliopolis, and exactly there, before the priests, it appeared. There are biologists and scientists who say that they have not seen it. Of course you will not see it. It has nothing in common with your earthly world. It renewed itself with a very high degree and entered into a higher kingdom of freedom. In Bennu, God has shown the symbol of what is eternally new. Bennu is our symbol as well, says Thoth. This is the concealed achievement of our spirit. This is also the achievement of the concealed true life. The way towards Bennu is the way to our ancient kingdom of spirit. This is our message. When Bennu burns and resurrects, it grants itself a new strength in its development. Bennu is a mighty expression of the great love, an immutable image of love. This bird is a part of the immaculate essence of God, an exceptional bird. Compared to it, the eagle, the falcon, and the swan have much to learn. This is why it has forsaken time. This is a shining, fiery soul. Bennu is a proto-image of the sun. It is a pure, sacred fire. It can live within the depths of the sun. It illuminated the temples. It loved to go there due to a natural connection to the priests, who are also devoted, like it, to the great God. Bennu is a mystical bird concealed within the cosmic and divine dimension of the human heart. This phoenix is an enlightened bird, an enlightened great being. Therefore, it brings peace. It brings what is purely spiritual, because only the spiritual, only the sacred can bring peace. In order to bring peace, you must be beyond things and beyond the world. Such is the spiritual nature, such is the sacred nature. I will explain. This bird never deals with baptizing in water. It is baptized in the fiery power, because only fire can purify you internally. Otherwise, you can get 1,000 water baptisms and grow stupid. Water cannot do that. Energy is in water, but ancient Egypt says power is in fire. This bird is more unknown to the world than known. It is more spirit. It looks as a bird, but it is more spirit, similar to the ancient cats. I have personally seen it twice, but this is another topic. This bird has liberated itself from creation, while the falcon, I will say again, the dove and the eagle have to reincarnate a lot, even though the falcon in Egypt means something special. The speed of light, i.e. penetrating into the essence of things. But in the deepest essence, the falcon cannot penetrate. Nevertheless, it is a deep bird. We have talked about it as well.